everyone. We're here today with FlightScope Advisory Board member Andrew Park. Andrew, thank you so much for being with us today. And we're going to start by talking about how Andrew uses the FlightScope Mevo for coaching purposes. So, Andrew, if you could just give us an overview of how you use Mevo for teaching.
Sure, thanks for having us. And you know, the Mevo is a great tool because anybody can go out on the range and use it and film their swing and then send it to their coach, which is what one of my students just did here today. They filmed their swing and sent it to me, and then I had a look at it. And the good thing is the data is above the picture, and so I can go over and look at a couple of numbers that are good, and then some of the numbers that may be a little bit off, and then I can also go ahead and draw some circles or lines or plain lines, whatever you want, which is great because it gives you that little bit of interaction with the general players just on the range trying to figure out what's going on, and it could be very simple.
So what parameters from Mevo do you typically look at the most, or which ones do you want your students to use the most?
So mostly club head speed. I love you know, just to see if they're improving their club head speed, and then I look at their carry, and then there's some other numbers like especially the driver, the spin numbers. You know, when they get above 3,000, then it gets a little bit trickier. I know that their driver's kicking in. The smash factor, a very important one because that tells you how solid the person's hitting it. And then I look at the launch angle, which tells me, you know, the attack angle and if they're launching it high enough. And ideally, those are enough numbers for me to get a picture of what's going on, and then tell them, you know, maybe you need to improve your launch angle, and next minute they got more carry. So let's have a look at your video here. And we're going to go ahead, and you can look on the TV there, and this is in slow motion, which is great, and you can see the Mevo right behind her, and here you go. So you can see you're just hitting down on it a little bit, and I can also just go back, I can back it up, and you can see as we go back, so you can see she's just striking down on it. So if we can get you feeling like you're launching it a little bit higher, you know, just staying behind it a little bit, or, you know, pushing up, then you're going to see that club head launch the ball a little bit further, higher, which equals further, because your club head speed is really good. And then I can just bring the numbers back in and then show you there's 9.8. If we can get it up to about 13, 14, that'll be great, especially that drive and your club head speed. You know, being 111 at times, 106 is not bad. You know, when you, I mean, that's higher than most players in the world. So, but definitely, I think launch angle is your number one.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Andrew. I think that's all for today. For more information on the Mevo, please visit us at FlightScopeMevo.com.